Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am here with a special guest, my honey baby, and
what's the word?
My little baby. Say hi.
Hi.
So I wanted to answer some of the questions that you all asked on Instagram. About baby number 4. So here we are. So the first question was, what are you going to do differently for this baby that you wish you did for the others? I say this every time. I say that I'm going to speak to the kids in Creole because I want them to be bilingual, and I start and then, I don't know, get lost in the sauce. So I'm hoping that this time I can commit and actually do it. How about you?
I don't have anything specific that I was going to do different. What I will say is that you get better as you go. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay. So the next question we have is, what's different about this pregnancy? I would have to say that I don't feel like my body has adjusted like I thought it would. They do say each pregnancy is different, but this one is like really taking a toll. I'm super tired. I don't crave anything. If anything, I feel like I have less of an appetite than I normally do. And I'm just so achy all the time. Like, that's not normal for me. So I would have to say that's like the biggest difference. Notice anything different?
What feels different to me is time, the way time is moving. I feel like time is moving super fast.
Right. That's
you know
true.
what I mean? So, yeah, that's what feels different.
Another question is, what's your baby's name going to be?
Y'all Allen. Too thirsty. Relax.
I
You gotta take it easy.
wouldn't say all of that. So
I would.
Hendrix, like, that is like a name to follow up on. Like, that's not. I feel like if it was a girl, I could gauge, and we would have like this name. But for another boy, like, it's been really challenging. I do feel like I came up with something. He didn't like it at first, but he likes it now. Are we gonna stick with it?
I'm like 90%.
Yeah, I'm like that too. And you know what? Every other day I forget the name, and then I gotta think about it really quickly. So I'm like, God, is that the name that I want to have for my baby? I can't even like remember it for real.
Because your heart not totally settled in it. That's why.
Yeah, I'm still looking. So if y'all have any ideas, keep it to yourself. I don't want y'all to be like, y'all name my baby. Another question is, do you want to have more children, or this is it? This is it. This is definitely it. This is it.
I got more on the clip.
Anyway,
They coming.
What you gonna do for me?
I figure like another 3, 4.
He is tripping.
I ain't tripping. And the floor ain't slippery, so what you talking about?
This is it for me. Thank you, baby. This is it for me. I always said I wanted, you're not a baby? This is the baby, that's right. I've always said I wanted 4 children. I feel like I manifested all of them. Like, I had my daughter's name before I even thought about having children for real. And then what about us? We have 4 children. And then my mom was like, oh, you're gonna have another baby before this one is whatever age. And before she turned 1, I was already pregnant with the second one. And then I was like, if I don't have another baby by the time my second child is 10 years old, I'm not going to have another one. And right before he turned 11, I gave birth to Hendrix. And then I was like, if we do have another baby, I want Hendrix to be at least 3 years old. So, like, he can have his time. And when he was 3, that's when we conceived. So I think this is it.
You can think all you want. Oh, yeah.
So the next question is, how do the kids feel about having another sibling? I would say ask them, but clearly they're not here, so I feel like they're not all that pressed.
I think Manaya don't really care as long as it wasn't another girl.
Yes, I know y'all saw that gender reveal. The way she was jumping, screaming, and doing all the things. She's thrilled that she is still the only girl.
Right.
I know in the beginning, Amir was like, what if it's twins? Then I don't have to be the middle child anymore. But I'm like, wouldn't that make him the middle? Oh no, that would make the baby the middle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not twins, so he still falls somewhere in the middle. But he's very like nonchalant about a lot of things.
He don't really give you too much
to
work with. So I think he's kind of just one of those people that's gonna just kind of go with the flow.
But the most exciting one is Hendrix. He's looking very much forward to being a big brother. He has his own name for the baby. And whenever he sees things like that he used to have, he's like, can we get that for the baby? Or he sees something, he's like, are we going to buy that for the baby? And I was like, yeah, sure. What's the baby's name?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? He wants us to name the baby Spider-Man. So as of right now, that's what I've been calling him. Will you be having another home birth? Absolutely, of course.
No way.
No doubt about it. Like,
have it any other way.
I can't imagine going back into the hospital to have a baby after I've experienced having a home birth. It was so quick. It was so organic. It was like high-key magical. Like,
yeah, it was. It was
very, very special.
I don't think you could really compare it to anything else. I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, for real.
I just hope that I don't compare my last home birth to, I guess, my expectations for this home birth, because you shouldn't compare your labors because they can be different. You know, the baby's working differently, your body is working differently. So I'm just hoping that it goes smoothly, which I'm sure it will. I trust my body in the process, and you know, I enjoyed home birthing so much. It birthed me to become a doula, so I've been supporting women birthing their babies. So,
and we got a dope team, like,
yes, we do.
Our support system is super strong. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. All right. Thank you all for your questions. If y'all have any more, please let us know. We'll be happy to answer them for you. Until next time. Toodles.